Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Reminder to Love. This is Dr. Jenny Tvankin here. We are going to talk about seasonal allergies today. So I am doing something different today, and we're just going to have to see how this goes. I brought you out to this beautiful lavender farm, which is I'm on Sophie's Island, Sophie Island Lavender Farm, with permission, filming with you today. And I brought you out here for a couple of reasons. So one is that it's my birthday, and I love getting outside on my birthday. It's June. You never know what the weather is going to be. So I never know if I'm going to be outside in the rain or the sun or the clouds. Today is a beautiful day. It's going to get warm. And then I get to go pick berries after this. So I wanted to bring you outside with me on my birthday and be part of my celebration of this day with me. And part of why I was always able to come outside on my birthday is I actually don't have seasonal allergies. But there are so many of you who do. I have so many patients and friends and relations who are just suffering this year. And the season seems to be going on and on and on. Usually by this time, it's not quite so bad, yet I'm seeing people that are just really feeling tired and their eyes are itching and they're congested and they can't get their zing back. And I really feel for them because this is such a beautiful time of year. As Tracy was saying, and the moon is full, the energy should be high and we should be able to be living our life. And it's hard if you have allergies. So today I just wanted to join with you really quickly and go over 3 really easy ways that you can begin to heal your allergies naturally. Now, we are out here on this field and our internet may come and go. It literally changes with the wind. So those little satellite waves just can't handle it if the wind picks up. So if the connection gets poor, Tracy's going to jump in and let me know. And then I'm going to sign off and I'm going to jump off the internet. I'm just going to film this for you straight and we'll load it up later. So if we lose connection or this gets really warbled or something, don't worry. I'm going to come back to you later today or tomorrow when we get it posted with a full solid video for you guys. I also have a PDF that I have created. I put up the post in Essential Wellness last week. I'll repost that later today after I pick my berries and get that up for you guys if you want some information in writing. It's a really useful PDF on how to heal your allergies naturally. So allergies are your immune system going crazy. It's like totally on fire. And it's having this emergency response to something that's so essential to life. It's freaking out about pollen or cat dander or natural foods that you should be eating. It is your immune system just not knowing what to do. So there are 3 things that you can do to help your immune system. The first thing you can do is what I call cool the fire. The second is build a stronger wall. And the third is take out the garbage. So I'm going to go through these with you. And the first is to cool down the fire. So your immune system is just on crazy overload. Those of you who are suffering from allergies, go ahead and just shout out. Let us know how it's going. I know it's not fun, but let us know what your symptoms are so we can help you in the chat with some of the remedies. So cooling the fire, actually this lavender right here is amazing. Your lavender essential oil, a little bit of that on a rag really feels good cooling down the eyes. As does lemon. Lemon and peppermint are really good for cooling down the fire. The formulation Tri-Ease that doTERRA has created is a really nice formulation for allergies. I know my husband has been hitting that hard this season. Taking it 1 to 3 times a day has really helped him decrease his allergenic load and help his hay fevers this spring. Some people have a reaction to the peppermint because it can loosen the sphincter a little bit and increase the sensation of GERD or reflux. If you have that tendency, it may not be the best match for you. You may be better using your lemon and your lavender oil separately. The lemon breaks down the mucus a little bit. The other thing that you can really do to cool down this fire is that you can take your omega-3 fatty acids and your probiotics. What this does is this actually supports your immune system to down-regulate its overreactive allergenic response. There are 2 pathways in the immune system, 2 major ones. One goes down the allergenic pathway, the other one goes down the autoimmune pathway. There's a third pathway that calms them both down if you just take your probiotics and your omega-3s every single day. That is a great tip in terms of cooling down the fire. The other is taking freeze-dried nettles. Nettles are this amazing food. It's a nutrient food that pops up in the springtime just when we need it the most. It's very cleansing for the liver, for the kidneys. It's very nutritive for us. It's so beneficial in so many ways. If it's freeze-dried or fresh, and you really need to listen to that, it has to be freeze-dried capsules or the fresh juice, not tincture, but fresh juice that can be frozen. The nettles will help decrease your allergenic response. This is one of those things that a lot of people take at a fairly high dose to decrease their allergenic response. And so they'll take 2 capsules, like up to every 2 hours. Like if somebody's absolutely just exploding, they come into my clinic and they're just, oh God, they're a mess. I say take 2 capsules every 2 hours for the first few days, just to decrease, just to cool down the fire. And then you can find out what your maintenance dose is. Maybe it's 2 capsules a day, maybe it's every few days, maybe it's 4 capsules a day. And this just reminds me to tell you that nothing that I'm saying is meant to be medical advice. I'm really giving you tips that I've used in my clinic. You can go talk to your healthcare professionals and decide if it's a good match for you to do the same thing. But we do find nettles work really, really well in terms of decreasing the fire. I also love to use homeopathics. So using some of the similacent eye drops can really soothe the eyes, as can using something that is called Allergiplex, which is a homeopathic combination by Unda. There are other companies that do combination homeopathic remedies. They're great for cooling this fire. The second is to build a stronger wall. You want a stronger wall around your mast cells. Your mast cells are these, I don't know if you can see this, these big they're in your white blood cells. And they're like containers that just hold all of your histamine. Your histamine is a thing that gets released and triggers your immune system to have this crazy response with the itchy eyes and the runny nose. You want that wall. That is the wall you want to have stronger around those white blood cells, the mast cells, to keep that histamine in. A really great way of doing this is increasing your bioflavonoids. So taking quercetin, about 1,200 milligrams a day, really has been proven to strengthen that wall so it doesn't release so easily. The other way you can strengthen this wall is actually connected to the next thing. This wall, this histamine, I know there's some of you out there that have what are called, you're more pro-histamine. You're tending to have a lot of histamine reactions to things. You may have been told you need to go on a low histamine diet. There seems to be more and more of that going on right now. And it's connected to a number of things, including your genes. There's some genes that can make it so people have a higher histamine load, and it can be a little bit more challenging for them to actually be able to build this wall stronger. But it's not impossible. It just takes a little bit more work. And it's connected to the third thing, which is to take out the garbage. Yes, I brought a garbage can out here in the field with me to show you, if this is your body, imagine your body as a garbage can, right? So as we fill it up, it's fine, but what happens if there's too much in here for your body to handle? It overflows, right? I see the symptoms of allergies as being the overflowing garbage can. So the runny nose, the itchy eyes, the fatigue, that's all the stuff, the tissues overflowing over the garbage. A lot of times people, when they have allergies, they feel so powerless. They're just like, there's nothing I can do to make myself better. But I have to say, when you start thinking about your body as a garbage can, you begin to realize what it is that you can do to support yourself, even if you suffer from seasonal allergies. So if you start thinking about what goes into the garbage can. So what goes into the garbage can is what we eat. What goes into the garbage can are things like stress, other things that go into the garbage can. If that's already filled up to here, you've been eating some foods that your body doesn't really like. You've been having a lot of stress, like extra stress with work or with family. There's a crisis going on. That can really trigger things as well for you. And then you go outside during your allergy season and all the pollens come in as well. There isn't room in the garbage can for all of that. So what happens? Your body has the reaction. There's nothing else that it can do at that point except have the reaction. So what I say is take out the garbage. Take out what it is that you can. Take out, see if maybe this is a time of year that you should decrease the foods that you're more sensitive to. This makes a huge difference. For those of you that are just a little bit sensitive to dairy, making sure you take this out pre-allergy season will make a huge difference in terms of lowering your allergenic load, making it so those mast cells don't release so often. If stress is a huge thing for you, managing your stress can be huge. I always talk about how we can't divide our systems up. We can't divide this illness or this into and put it in a box. We're all connected. We're all part of the same thing, the same body. When I think about allergies, there are two other systems that are really, really important to think about to help you get your vitality back sooner. One is focus on your adrenal glands. Your adrenals, if they're fatigued, if you're under a lot of stress, those can really be challenging, make it easier for you to have this higher allergenic load and more allergies. Using basil, using rosemary, these help allergy symptoms, but they also help your adrenal glands. Taking the Mito 2 Max is great for supporting your adrenals during this time. And managing your stress, using your emotional oils to manage the stress. And the second one is your gut. Digestion is a huge part of our allergenic load. Strengthening your gut system will make a big difference in terms of your allergies. If you're suffering this time of year and the explosion has already happened, really you need to focus on cooling the fire. It's really what we call palliative care. We want to decrease your symptoms this year. Do what you can for building the wall with the quercetin. That's a really easy thing to do now. That will help. And take out the garbage that you can. But really what you need to do is plan ahead for next year. Next year, I invite you, I challenge you, I ask of you to consider really making a commitment to yourself starting a few months before your allergy season to really take a good look at your health and see what needs changing, see what needs going on to be able to decrease this. Maybe that's the time that you can go on a different kind of diet that supports your body in a better way. Maybe this is the time that you can really work on some deeper mental emotional things. What I would invite you to do this year is to start thinking about where is it that I need more support? Where do I need more help so that I can really get to the health that I need to get to so that I can be out enjoying the summertime and have a really fun day no matter what is blooming out there. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Again, this is one of those places where it's so easy to feel so powerless, and you don't have to. This is a place where even though it feels like nature is fighting against you, it's not. Learning how to figure out what's going on with your body and supporting it, we can be in alignment with nature and use our natural remedies to support our body in the healing process. So let me know if you have any questions. If you're in the doTERRA community, I would still love to have you come into the clinic for food allergy testing. If you're interested in doing that, you can call our clinic for an appointment and download the PDF for more information and let me know if you have any questions. Tracy, did we stay on that whole time?
You came through great on Zoom, not so great on Facebook, and we're going to post the recording for people on Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, great. Oh, awesome. So the Zoom recorded it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Do we have any questions?
We don't have any questions. No, not right now. So.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I want to thank once again Sylvia Island Lavender Farm for letting me be out here today on this gorgeous day and help celebrate my birthday. And much love to all of you guys. Dr. Jenny Tvanken here with a reminder to love. And I look forward to seeing your questions posted on our Facebook page.